Morning. Today we are going to study drug poison information services. This is a old services. It started in mid of 90s century, and this practice is to educate the patient as well as pharmacist, nursing staff, or to society regarding the drug or drug effects, drug side effects. No. Objective of this lecture: define the term drug information, describe the importance of drug information center, in the evaluation of pharmacy practice, identify the services provided by drug information center. Drug information center is located in a pharmacy or in a hospital where you will get the literature regarding the drug or information regarding the drug, its effect, its side effect, its interactions, etc. Describe the skill needed by a pharmacist to perform medication information function. Identify major factors that have influenced the ability of pharmacists to provide medication information. So these are the objectives of uh, drug information services or drug information centers, which we have to create in a hospital or in any pharmacy. Now, definition of this term: the term drug information may have different meaning to different people depending on the context in which it is used. If asked to define this term, one could be describe it. Uh, you can, in simple word, you can define like this: printed information in a reference or verbalized by an individual that pertain to medications. Means it is a printed information or printed literature which is available or which is provided to the patient for their medication or for their information regarding the practice. This is a drug information services. What and why they are important in society. Another way to define this is drug information or drug information services. It is given by a specialist, practitioner, pharmacist, or provider, uh, which are having the information regarding the drug knowledge, drug interaction, drug related information, uh, its pharmacological effect, its side effect. Center, service, or practice. This is a place where this practice is going on or this literature is available. If you are going to any pharmacy, any Ayurvedic pharmacy or any homeopathic pharmacy or allopathy also, you will get some literature that is displayed on the counter or nearby counter or in the wall. You can, or standee is there, you can see the latest information regarding the drug. That is also a part of drug information services. Uh, this is a skill or functions by which we give the information of new drugs to the patient or to the community or to the uh, budding pharmacist or nursing staff or practitioner also. So this is a very important thing. Drug information services daily on daily basis. New on daily basis, new drugs molecules are introduced in a market or in a practice. So these information we have to circulate within a practitioner, within a doctor, physicians, specialists, pharmacists, nursing staff to get proper medication to the patient in the safe manner. Now, next slide is poison information is a specialized area of medication information with the practitioner typically practicing in an accredited poison information center of, or an emergency room. This information also should be displayed or should be given to the particular staff or particular member which is associated with the health system or healthcare system. Similarly, to the mission of traditional drug information center, poison information center exists to provide accurate, timely information to enhance the quality of care of patient. So, what is the basic importance of this drug information center? That is to increase or enhance the services to the patient or to give appropriate services to the patient by the using of that particular informations or that particular literature. Now, next slide is history of drug information. You can see here the term drug information developed in the early 1960s when used in the conjunction with word center and specialist. In 1960, the first drug information center was opened in University of Kentucky Medical Center. That an area separated from the pharmacy was dedicated to provide drug information. So, first time that information center is started in a University of Kentucky. There you will get the information regarding the drugs which are using for the treatment of patient and drug which is available in the that particular hospital. So that all kind of information you will get from the information center. Now next, the center was to be a source of selected comprehensive drug information for staff, physician, dentist, pharmacist to evaluate, compare drugs as well as to provide the drug information needs of nurses. So basically, this information center is initially opened for the to increase the awareness between the physician, dentist, pharmacy staff, nursing staff regarding the medication. But nowadays, this information center is open for all to get information regarding the drug to the society or uh, to the particular patient or the relative of patient or persons who are involved in a patient care, they also knowing the regarding the drug information. One student is please listen. One student joined in the name of Redmi Mobile. So Please, he changed his name, mobile name to his name. Redmi. Who is that? Redmi mobile. Who is using? Please change name. Otherwise, I will remove. The center was be a source of selected comprehensive drug information for staff, physician, and dentist. That is, I already told you to evaluate or compare the drug information or drug literature as per their need. The center was also expected to take an active role in the education of health professional students, including the medicine, dentistry, nursing, and pharmacy. A state goals was to influence the pharmacy student in developing their roles as drug consultant. So one more importance of that drug information center or services to educate the new student of from belongs to medicine, dentistry, nursing, and pharmacy to get aware regarding the drugs which are currently using as well as new drugs which are coming in a market or in a practice. So this is also a role of education center, information center to educate our student. Now next is in 1973 identified 54 pharmacist operated center in United States where the information system is using. The individual responsible for operation of center was called drug information specialist. In 1973, in USA only 54 this kind of center was present. Now that number is increases to in all reputed hospital having this information center across the world. The expectation was that drug information would be stored in center and retrieved, selected, evaluated, and disseminated by the specialist. So these all these things taken care by the specialist or pharmacist regarding the information system, information center. He must keep which type of information we have to display for the patient or for the persons who is directly related with healthcare system or which type of information we don't have to share with them. Now, service provided by Drug Information Center. Drug Information Center, which kind of services they are providing? So here list is there. Just you write down. Support for clinical services, answering the question and queries from the patient side, from the physician or nursing side, nursing staff side, they can solve that or they can try to explain that particular questions. Uh, Welcome Sivam Dwivedi. He is first time coming in my class. Now, developing criteria guidelines for the medication use, pharmacy and therapeutic committee activity that I already told you, PTC, pharmacy and therapeutic committee activity also, they can also refer the drug information center for the including or excluding of the drugs in hospital formulary. Development of medication use policy, formulary management that I already told you, publications, drug information centers also having rights to publish some information, literature, brochures, newsletter, journal, columns, website to educate the personals or society members for the awareness regarding the new drug or current drugs which are in use. Now, education in service for the health professional, student, consumers, the medication uses evaluation and investigational medication control, institutional review board activities, information for the practitioners also they provided or giving from the drug information centers or services. Coordination of reporting programs, uh, examples, adverse medication reactions, and also they are having duty to give the information regarding the poison or uh, poisonous substance to the all associate members. Now we can think what have we gone through this chapter. What services are provided by drug information centers? So, what will be your answer? Just the previous slide, we have mentioned all the services which giving by the drug information centers. These information. If question came like this, what services are provided by the drug information center? You have to keep all this point included in your answer. Uh, that is sufficient for that particular question. Now next is why the development of drug information center and specialist was important. So what you have to answer for that? To get aware or to getting aware the specialist practitioner physician regarding the new drug introduced or new techniques or new uh, information regarding the drug, uh, regarding the interaction, regarding the side effect of that particular drug. So physician take care for the prescribing of that particular medicine to the patient. Now, drug literature is vast and complex. The very problem of defining what constituent of literature is difficult. So you have seen leaflet which is present in an eye drop or any ointment box or any medicine box which contain number of information is there. So that literature is very big and only a technical person, only a skilled person will understand that particular information. So these kind of information also should be keep in your drug information center to aware them, not for patient, not for society, but some persons who directly involved in the patient healthcare. They must be understand or they must be know the information regarding that particular drug. Drug literature is growing rapidly in size. It is also increasingly complex, that is interdisciplinary and interprofessionals in the nature. Thus, the drug information sprawls across many professional journals of the most varied types. So nowadays, this literature is very commonly publishing in the rapid journals for the uh, purpose of educate the professionals. Now, literature on the clinical experience with drug is sizable and is growing. It is effective use by the practitioner offers many difficulties. So, this literature also help to the physician or practitioner to prescribe that particular medicine to the patient. Now, next is competent evaluation of masses of drug information is particularly necessary. Role of pharmacists in drug information. Pharmacists today use knowledge and skill to make clinical decisions about the medication used in specific patient or a group of patients in the conjunction with other health professionals. So it is a duty of pharmacists. It is a link between the health professionals as well as patient. So pharmacist must be aware regarding the drug information, or he is involved in a drug information services to give the knowledge or skill or information regarding the particular drugs to the professionals as well as physicians and patient and society members for the healthcare or for the particular drug information. Now, pharmacists used to play a pivotal role in the research involving a variety of therapeutic topics, including medicine use, optimal dose, drug interaction, adverse effect of a new or existing medication. The publication in the area of therapeutic guidelines or other drug policy initiative are frequently authored by the pharmacist, sometimes with the support of pharmacy professional organization. So these are the things must be included in drug information, medication use, optimal dose, drug therapeutic interaction, adverse effect of new or existing medication. So drug information centers must keep this type of information regarding the each and every drugs which are commonly using in that particular hospital. Anyone, Gupta, Ashish Gupta, please take picture of attendance of student. Nowadays, the development of drug information centers and drug information specialists was the beginning of the clinical concept. It laid the groundwork for pharmacists to demonstrate the ability to assume more responsibility in providing input on the patient drug therapy. Pharmacists were provided the opportunity to extend their patient care contribution by the taking a more active role in the clinical aspect of the decision making process as it related to medication therapy. So these information center uh, gives drug information to the specialist and all the members which are associated with the profession. Now, by using the extensive drug knowledge and expanding their background in a certain area, pharmacists could offer their expertise as consultant on the medication therapy. So pharmacists can use that particular information or drug information or drug knowledge in the medication therapy as consultant. And now the tool of the pharmacist would be used to function in the capacity was clinical drug literature. He can use these information as a tool in his daily practice. Now, medication information skill, access available information and the gather situational data needed to characterize the question or the issue related, formulate appropriate questions, use a systematic approach to find the needed information, evaluate information critically for the validity and applicability that information we are using in daily practice as per the need, the developed, organize and summarize response for the question and issues if arise any, communicate clearly when speaking or writing, considering the audience level, anticipated other information if needed. So medical information skills where these skills we are using in daily practice. Now, factors influencing the evaluation of the pharmacist's role as a medication information provider. They provide the information regarding the adverse drug events, integration of new technologies, focus on evidence-based medicine and drug policy development, sophistication on the medication therapy and the self-care movement. So, dear student, uh, this much is from my side in Drug Information Center. You include all the main points in your answer. If question come regarding the role of pharmacist in Drug Information Center, or what is Drug Information Center, why it is needed in a hospital, like that question. If asked in a university exam or sectional exam, you have to include all those points. If you have any queries regarding the same, you can ask me, or you can put a question in WhatsApp. I will answer you. Or be prepared for your sessional examination. That is maybe conducted or maybe uh, organized on next week or next to next week, because of this World Pharmacist Day is there in 25th September. So we will conduct this exam in next to next week as per curriculum and schedule. My also request to you all, you must participate in World Pharmacist Day.